standing on business over here. 100%. Shout out to Vanessa. Vanessa says got the milking machine going. Somebody write milking in the chat. All right. We gonna get this guy. Shout out to Woody, boy. We gonna go him for his life. And guys, he has been technically on the witness stand. He was sworn in 2 Fridays ago. And he is that long? And check it out. This is just the state's case in chief. We have not even reached the cross-examination yet.
That's gonna be good. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, this cross-examination is gonna be insanity. All right, so shout out. Her face is perfect. Shout out to Carlitos Silvera. ¿Qué nos dice? Dice, no manches, güey, no mames, o sea. Pues mírala, Avi, que turnura. Is that a word? Turnura? She's, Carlitos, how do you say that?
Okay, there we go. That's what I need to see. How can I get rid of him now?
Right, Hermosa, thank you. Catelia, that's her name right there. Hermosa, that's a good one, right? Emiliano says, buen español y pues es que viví en México.
Good choice.
Alright. Shout out to all Rafa. Shout out, if you're Hispanic, write Hispanic in there. You know, shout out to Miss Protein V. Protein V came in and talking about where all the white women.
Protein.
Alright. Protein V was looking for the white women. Alright.
Pantene Pro V.
Pantene Pro V, that's what it is. Alright, Pantene Pro V.
For the white women in the bed.
They come in, it gets so racial, guys. And to be fair, we're in the South, right? In Atlanta, this was a hotbed for the Klan. Alright, but at the end of the day, guys,
I know what I could do. I know exactly what I could do. I got him. I got you. I know exactly what I could do.
So this was a place where it went down.
Let's see if this works.
Alright, but now in 2024, I mean, we're really just trying to get on the page of one human race. But, you know, we're grown, and grown folks tell grown jokes, alright? And we talk about, you know, white people, talk about Hispanics, and sometimes
it'll work. Let's do it.
Y'all want to talk about black people, right? Oh, Lee, you're black. You can't swim, you got a big nose, you got a big dick. I'll receive it. I'll receive the criticism, the slings, and the errors. Alright, so we just having fun, guys. It's the middle of the day, we all grown, we just having fun, trying to figure out this whole thing called life, trying to be a little self-reflective. So yeah, this is the court's feed. AV says they're coming back at 1:15. We are at 12:58, so we got about 15 more minutes here. Thank you. Who else we got? AB, if you got any cash out, you can certainly join in. Shout out to Pam Yellow with the E says has become a new member. I appreciate that. Shout out to Forsaken Archives.
Okay, that is cool.
Says, I think it's weird how black... I think it's kind of weird that black people... This is what I'm talking about, guys. We all relax. We are all relaxed. I think it's weird how black people who never tell... I think it's weird how black people who tell never get witness protection. It's like once they snitch, it's back to the hood. Yeah. I mean, if you really look into witness protection, it's something that not a lot of people can do. You have to be a very special person to be able to pull it off. There's so many people who enter witness protection and then they just come out. You have to start a new life. You cannot even call one time any of your friends. You cannot even call one time any of your family members, your mom, your dad, your brothers. Your dad passes away, guess who's not going to the funeral? You. Mom passes away, guess who is not there at the cemetery? You. You are starting a completely new life. And some people are like, man, it is not even worth it. I'll go right back to the hood. So shout out to Forsaken, 100%. Shout out to Stats. That's a me. Go away. AB got this. God damn. You give a bunch to the end, they want the whole, wow. All right, shout out to staff. Everybody was loving AD. Shout out to Mel Mint says, prosecution to judge, may I approach Woody? No. Stay back. And some people were saying Woody was saying that Miss Hyatt was stinking. She was smelling up the
He was mean last week. How about that cough when he's like, get back.
Y'all remember when Judge Glanville coughed and Woody was like, what the?
Oh yeah, that's in our recap.
It's so crazy. So crazy. So shout out to Velvet. Thank you. Shout out to S. Marlin. Marlene says, can judges be forced to recuse themselves? This judge seems biased. Judges cannot be forced. Well, technically the law says in certain cases judges should recuse themselves. But if they don't, there's nothing you can do about it unless you appeal. And so that is your right. But if a judge says, no, I'm not going to recuse myself, then they're in there until one of the attorneys appeals. And judges typically are reluctant to recuse themselves. We all want judges to recuse themselves as attorneys. Guys, some judges are easy and some judges are harder. And we always want the easiest judge for our case. And so if I have an easy judge versus a hard judge, I want my case in front of the easy judge. And if my case gets assigned to the hard judge, I want the hard judge to be recused, and I want my case to be heard in front of the easy judge. So, I think that answers that question. That's a great question, because this judge could recuse himself if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. He wants to stay on the case. And so can you force him to? Can you force him to recuse himself? No, but you could go to a higher power, a higher authority, and he'll want to over. And if he doesn't, and he should have, then that's ground for mistrial. Right? AV, did you have any cash apps that you would like to speak on?
Yeah, I have one that came in. Shout out to Everett. This is really sweet. He says $20. He says because we are users.
Shout out to Everett. Thank you.
Shout out to G-Dub sent $5. So KAB and CLA.
Oh, how did I know he was going to get that?
Shout out to Sylvanus.
How did I know he was going to get that?
Sexiness is real.
Got the nerd sexiness, right? Everybody loves those glasses. Talk to him for a second about those glasses.
Yeah, so you guys know Kevin Samuels. I did a consultation with him like 2 years ago, probably a couple months before he passed. And these are the only brand of glasses that he wears. He suggested them to me because we know that Kevin's the way he does things. Like you'll have a full blown image consultation with him, and please expect that we're spending some bread if you're gonna be meeting with him. But yeah, these were like $1,000 and 24K gold on the side. They're from a brand called Jack Marie Maj. And honestly, when they put their stuff into production, it's only like there's probably only like 500 of these that were ever made. You know, so it's pretty cool. I would check it out if you haven't already, or if you haven't heard of it. If you go to my last video, I have a link in the description box on where you can buy them and the exact glasses that I have, because people ask me about them all the time. But that doesn't